Hey, hello. Just running up last couple of delves for the week on, well, I think most of my tunes.
There's treasure close by.
We got Archival Assault lit up here, so take my little mage. I think she only got one more to do. At least for last Gilded Crest. I guess if you really wanted to and you're not doing dungeons and stuff, you could just grind these out for the rune and then trade them in for the upgrade, but I don't think I need to do that on anybody, or want to. These delves are pretty quick and easy nowadays, even on 11. I think this one is fairly easy. We're just grabbing a bunch of different little, I think you need energy collection and waygate parts. And it's all in a kind of a small little section. So that part's not too bad. But I think once we get all the waygate parts, there's actually a little bit more to do after that. It was not the very quickest delve, but or scenario. That's okay. Yeah, that Hatterang still pops off every now and then. Oh, foot bombs. See, that makes it real easy. These foot bombs are more than a little overpowered, too. I think pretty soon I'm going to have to do some experimenting with the cooldown manager and see just what I can get out of it. I don't think anybody knows for sure how midnight is actually going to go live and how much stuff it's locking out, but I've taken a brief look at the cooldown manager and it looks like it has some usable stuff in there that can replace some of the weak auras I use. Most of the weak auras I use are tracking buffs, and I think the cooldown manager looks like it's tracking a few things. Certainly not as customizable for how it displays things, but or where it displays things even. Oh, look at those bombs. That's great. Now, let's see if I find all my waygate parts. Oh, this one's got nobody around it. And I'm going to need that one over there too. Wow, these foot bombs are one-shotting everything. That's perfectly okay. I was looking at my mage, and did a couple dungeons today. Got some more gilded, and I actually have upgraded everything I can upgrade on her. I think the only thing left you could possibly do is maybe start looking at crafting some pieces. She doesn't have all mythic tier slots, for instance, so Guess if I really wanted to, I could maybe craft a piece for that slot. Also, and I don't know how well it sims, I'll have to sim it, but we did manage to get into Mythic with a group and actually get that first boss down. That was our first kill. Our guild has a lot of good, or quite a few good Mythic Plus players, but not all of them raid, and we do have a good amount of raiding people, but I don't know that overall they're as strong as some of our Mythic pushers, Mythic Plus pushers, which is all good. But we're not really that far advanced into the raid. But we did get a couple bosses down. And the coolest thing about that is, I think, is now we can use dinars to get loot off of those guys if we so desire. Oh, it even one-shot that sentinel. Wow. Huh. I'm kind of looking at, we got Soulbinder down. Kind of looking at the two-handed staff that has the Void Shard proc. And it's Haste Mastery, so it's not the most ideal stats, but that would be a 730 staff instead of my 727 crafted. Like I said, those stats aren't ideal. But then the proc is pretty good, so. I don't think I can grab this without aggroing folks. Alright. And see, I got all 6 of my Waygate pieces, and just need some energy here. Alright. And this scenario, you actually spend a fair amount of time in that little section there. Well, I guess 8 minutes, that's not that much, but then you gotta come back out to the main section, and I think you gotta go through a few of the levels too, so.
That's more like it.
I guess that really didn't take that long. Let's see if we can take these guys with, maybe avoid the bigger guy. Alright. I gotta build that waygate there and do this dampener, and I think that's it. No, Not entirely sure if these guys reverse direction. Find out here. Oh, see. So we did all that, and then we still gotta go and fight a boss. What I think is all the way back up top. Yeah, so it isn't the quickest delve. Hey, but even so, I'm only at the 10-minute mark, looks like. I think once you do whatever you're supposed to do to get your dinars, it might actually be worth just holding on to them for a little bit. Wait and see what comes out of the vault next week. Assuming you're doing some content with your tunes. We only get so many of those dinars, so we probably want to use them wisely. I was talking to someone today, and they'd already used dinars to go and buy a hero trinket out of the raid, but then we actually killed the mythic boss, so they could have bought mythic if they had just waited. So even if you've been waiting on a drop you haven't been able to get, you might just stop it. Oh, look at that. That bomb one-shot him too. Huh. Yeah, even if you've been waiting for a certain trinket or something, I would hold off on just spending your dinars, because we're not going to be able to buy another piece for, I think, a couple weeks. Unless you're really not worried about it. Oh, I meant to check and see what I had available for buying. That's alright though. Like, I got my dinars on, or my cartel chips on this guy, but that's not the best trinket. But it is okay. Parapodia is okay, and a mythic Parapodia would be better, but I don't know, that's a huge upgrade over the hero one. I mean, it will be eventually, but let's see. This tune looks like I can push a few more tokens into. Maybe something to buy as the hero boots, but I think even if you've got the champion boots, you may want to weigh your options a little more and see if it's worth it just to wait. Yeah, so I'll probably just push a couple crests into a couple things I can upgrade and sit on that for a little bit till I figure out what I want to do. Maybe upgrading this ring is worth it, actually. So, anyway, good luck on your adventures out there. It is nice to have the crest cap lifted, though. Like I said, I think I'm already done about all I can on my big mage, and this one is not too far away. I mean, technically, you can get up to 730, right? That'd be the max you could get, but I don't know that we're all going to hit 730 anyway, because you would also have to have a mythic item in every slot, not just crafted. So, not sure that you can do that. I think one thing that might be interesting to try is, not on this tune, because I haven't killed mythic on this tune, but we did kill Soulbinder, so I could, on my big mage, actually buy that two-handed staff, and then I don't think it's going to be a mythic level weapon, right? And I do have the Void Core, but it's only a hero version. I would have to sim that out to see if it's worth equipping that, which I don't think it would be. But you would have a staff with a proc, and then you would not have Ascension, right? Or the Dark Moon Ascension. So then we go with probably versatility with the dust thread, and that's where it might be worth it to craft one more piece of cloth so I can put double dust thread. I think that might be a good play to go if you're playing Frost, because Verse is pretty strong for us. So I think, yeah, don't buy any of the weapons off the puzzling cartel chips vendors unless it's at mythic level, because anything you can craft up to 727 already. Even getting that 730 staff might not be the right move. I'll have to go do a few sims back and forth and see how that lands out. I did see for Frost Mage, actually, something that's simming pretty high for me is the Male Elemental. I mean, I did get that as a drop in the vault at mythic level, but it's simming for single target higher than just about everything, so keep that in mind if you get that. Even on hero level, it's going to do pretty good, right? So don't throw that one away. That's great for single target. I've run it in dungeons, and it's okay in there. Doesn't do that much. I think you're better off with something with a stat increaser like the Gorger here, and of course Parapodia. I think Parapodia is going to be our default to have as one of the trinkets. It's pretty solid. Anyway, thanks for coming along for the run. I'll catch you guys on the next one.